And we've got some low-hanging clouds, especially around executive. It's marginal VFR at best. So I decided to file IFR to executive. Yep, they're still landing to the south, it looks like, so we're good there. So programming as much as you can on the ground. I've got tower loaded here. I've got departure loaded already. Squawk code's in. We're all good there. Now, once I take off and get to that class Delta, out of the class Delta here, I'm going to switch over to approach control. And then when I do that, I'm going to put executive's tower frequency in the standby and the ground frequency in the active once I listen to the ATIS. So that's how I do a little bit of prep on the ground. I file to that fix on the approach. That helps us out a lot. We're going to get vectors more than likely, but that's how we can stay ahead on the ground. Program as much as possible on the ground. Get your autopilot set up. We know we're going to be heading mode because we got radar vectors. Flight level change. They gave us 3,000. And one thing you want to make sure is when you're programming flight level change that you set your airspeed, because if you don't, it typically defaults to 80 knots. So it can be a shock if you engage the autopilot and that nose just really pitches up because you've got your airspeed set incorrectly. So it's hot today, even though it's about 9 in the morning, it's really hot. So we're going to climb out a little bit slower today.
Cirrus 514 Papa Romeo, traffic departing is Cessna, left close traffic, turn right heading 240, runway 18, clear for takeoff.
All right, 18 clear for takeoff, and that heading was 240 for 514 Papa Romeo.
Cirrus 4 Papa Romeo, IFR to 240.
All right, guys, we've been clear for takeoff. We're on the roll. We're going to get a 240 heading. That's what he gave us. We've got traffic departing. We've got one landing. So very busy morning already. All right, 18 outside, 18 coming on inside. Full power's coming in. Fuel pumps on. All right, power set. Airspeed's alive. Gauge is green. Everything looks good, sounds good. There's 50 knots. Little less wind correction. There we go. There's 70. Little rotation up into the wind. Climbing out. Looking for about 85. Little trim to help us out. All right, there's 85. Positive rate. Flaps coming up. Tap the brakes. Stop those wheels from spinning. And now we're just managing our instruments, our fuel flow. Austin approach, Cirrus 514, Papa Romeo, 2,300 climb, 30,240 heading.
514 Papa Romeo, Alpha departure, radar contact, maintain 2,500 and you're clear direct to FESIS, unable for the RNAV 13 at executive.
All right, maintain 2,500, clear to FESIS with RNAV 13 approach, 514 Papa Romeo.
Number 38 Tango, radar contact over Smithville, Austin altimeter 3006.
All right, so heading mode, autopilot. We're going to stop here at 2,500. So he gave us direct, or she gave us direct FESIS. So we're going to program the approach, RNAV 13 approach.
Westbound to the Cessna VFR 4000, radar 620 frequency change bridge.
CUSAT. Load.
I'm looking for traffic 491 Delta Charlie.
All right, we've got the approach loaded. She told us to go to direct FESIS, so we've got that in there, direct FESIS, nav mode, and we're going to activate FESIS. Now the plane's turning. All right, we're at 2,500. She told us to maintain that, so we're going to slow it down, bringing our power back, keeping it coordinated. Whew, looks like we're doing some commercial pilots, steep turns. All right, bringing the power back quickly. You can see how everything happens really, really quickly on a flight like this. Looks like we could have went VFR, but it's always good practice.
Cirrus 4 Papa Romeo across FESIS at 2,500, cleared RNAV 13, approach Executive Airport, and advise when you have the weather there.
All right, cross FESIS at 2,500, cleared RNAV 13, approach, and we'll advise weather, 514 Papa Romeo. So that's it, quick approach. Let's listen to the weather real quick as well while we're on the approach. So something very important we need to do.
At 2,000, climbing 5,000.
All right, we've got that programmed in. And then ground. Calm 2 standby. Let's listen to it. Let's listen to it. Ooh, it's bumpy.
5,000, there's a nice
visibility, 10 miles. Sky conditions, ceiling, broken, 1,600.
Still got a little way to
Dew point
FESIS.
unavailable, altimeter 3004.
All right, we got to set our altimeter. That's really important. And once we tell them we have the weather, they're going to clear us for the approach.
On initial contact. Advise on initial contact, you have information uniform.
All right, we've got
Executive tower
uniform.
information uniform, 1350. Romeo, squawk 725.
All right, now I'm going to switch to ground, so I'm ready when I land. And approach 514, Papa Romeo, got uniform at executive.
That was Eric Romeo, affirmative. 4 Papa Romeo, thank you.
All right, and we were cleared for the approach. She just told us to get the weather. And I slowed the plane down a little bit just to give us a little bit more time, but we have 2.5 miles from FESIS. We're at our 2,500. Let's sync our heading bug. Speed's good, altitude's good. We're set here, our altitude's set and bug.
Number 0, Echo Romeo, ready contact.
Autopilot, approach mode, VNAV, alt hold, so we're all set up. So you can see how things happen very, very quickly.
Cirrus 514 Papa Romeo, executive tower report over ICOXC.
Report over ICOXC 514 Papa Romeo. All right, we're set up. We've got the weather. We're over on tower now. We're clear for the approach. Our top of descent is coming up in about 2 miles. You can see we're kind of getting right at the bases of the clouds. Mixture full, brake test, lights are all on. Seatbelt's good. We did a pressure check on our brakes and before landing. All right, fuel pump on. Mixture, flaps as required, autopilot. Now we're going to let the autopilot just bring us on down. And Tower 4 Papa Romeo, we just crossed ICOXC.
Cirrus 4 Papa Romeo, Romeo 13, clear to land.
13, clear to land, 514 Papa Romeo. All right, we're looking good. We're going to cross Jet Key at 1380. I'm doing a photo shoot with Aaron and the team at Chuck's Aircraft. And they're going to be at Oshkosh along with myself, and they're going to be at the Continental tent because they're now an authorized Continental dealer partnered with them, which is really cool. So I'm coming over here to do a photo shoot with them for the event that they're going to be at Oshkosh this year. So super exciting, love helping people out, and yeah, can't wait to head over to Oshkosh. I get to fly the new Vision Jet, the G3, over to Oshkosh. I've got about 15 hours in one right now. They're super fun to fly, amazing aircraft, so that's going to be a lot of fun as well. Hopefully I'll see you there. I'll be at the M0A PE8
500.
All right, 500. All right, looking good on glide slope. 2 white, 2 red. All right. Autopilot's coming off. Little power. All right, walking the power back. Runway's made. Let it float, let it float. Hang on, hang
Tower
on.
6 Charlie Bravo's ready at the end.
Ooh, 1, 2, 3 wheels.
886 Charlie Bravo, executive tower, hold short, runway 13.
Hold short 136
Flaps
Charlie
coming
Bravo.
up, get some more pressure on
Cirrus
those
4
mains.
Papa Romeo, make right at Bravo, taxi to parking via Alpha this frequency.
All right, right on Bravo Alpha to parking frequency with you, 514 Papa Romeo. All right, made it to executive, guys. Short, quick little video. Just wanted to shoot that real quick. Couple mistakes I made. I need to debrief on that. I'm not perfect. I will never be perfect. I strive to be the best pilot I can, obviously, and we always learn from each flight. I don't think I've ever had a perfect flight. There's always something you can learn from it. You might think you had a perfect flight, like the landing was great, I did everything, but maybe your airspeed was a little off, right? I configured my flaps, full flaps, like right at the 500-foot call out, maybe a couple seconds past it. And so I want to avoid that. I want to get those flaps in and stuff before that 500-foot call out. Thanks for riding along with me, guys. Short flight, but hopefully you enjoyed it. Hopefully I'll see some of you at Oshkosh this year. I'll be at the M0A PE810, which is kind of on the thoroughfare of the main road, kind of by the tower. So I'll be out in the daylight all day, which will be fun and exhausting. So thanks as always for watching, guys, and I appreciate you guys watching and
Sirius
subscribing.
6 Charlie Bravo,
and
runway
everything.
13, clear for takeoff, turn left
Hopefully you
heading
guys have
080.
an awesome day, and we'll see you in another video soon. Take care. See ya.
080.